poppin'? It's your boy EJ, aka Sir Evangeline Joseph, aka Mr. 10 Feet, aka The Bully, aka 1/3 of Free Gems Network. One of many members of BGBN.
Don't laughing at me.
It's your boy Wayne Willmatic. Hey man, one of the many members of BGBN. Tried and true listening party. We here, man.
Hey man, we with the man with the motherfucking plan, the man of the hour.
Hey man.
Hey man, we here with Jalani Will.
Hey.
The legend.
Hey. What's going on?
What's happening, man? First off, thank you for allowing us to pull up and do our thing at your event.
I appreciate y'all, bro.
This was a great opportunity, bro. It means a lot more than you know, bro. Also,
Say what you want to witness.
No, that's it, bro.
Also, how we like to start off the show is where you from?
Bro, from Clayton County, bro, south side of Atlanta.
Okay.
Born and raised here, bro. Yeah, that's me. Southside nigga, bro. All the way through and through, bro. Clayton County, where they found me, bro.
Hey, I ain't mad at it. Where did your love for music stem from?
From a young age, bro. My dad, I gotta thank my dad for music, bro. He used to be playing vinyls way back in the day. On an old ass stereo player, watching hoops, watching football, whatever. Earth, Wind and Fire, Frankie Beverly, all them funky ass sounds, bro. The funky ass album covers, like all that shit just intertwined, bro. And that just, I fell in love with music before I knew how to read, bro. Real talk.
That hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
How do you take these early memories of listening to that kind of music, and how do you put that into your music?
It's kind of blurred now, bro, since I done got older. But I can just remember, like, connecting the dots every 10 years. I just feel like I connect dots, bro.
Right.
And I remember, being a young age, like I said, my dad introduced me to music. My grandmother was very strong on all her grandkids playing the instrument. You know what I'm saying? She felt like children who play instruments will be more eager to succeed in life. So they put a saxophone in my hand at the age of 10. I played that from 10 to 14. When I was 14, I became like 6'2". And I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna do ball. Fuck music. I'm gonna do ball, but never really let go of music.
Right.
So, I stopped playing instruments, but I was still a fan of music. I was a consumer of music. So I started rapping, freestyling and shit on the buses at, going to games and shit like that. And then college is when I really picked it up, man. So it's just like every 10 years, it was like band to rap in college, now to like, doing fucking album release parties, bro. That's what we at now. Yeah.
Your first project was 30 and Broke,
right?
What made you muster up the courage to put out a project or even start rapping at 30? The age of 30?
Right. See, now at the time I don't think I was quite 30, but I just knew I was pushing 30, and I felt like, I had a young vibe, a young face, and I was like, man, let me just run with this shit, man. And the time I didn't have a lot of money, I felt like with 30 and Broke, it was a statement. Like, people didn't like what I was saying, they would at least fuck with the movement, the vibe. Like, so that's what it was. I remember relaying a message to one of my bros. He was out here tonight. Like, man, I'm thinking about doing this album called 30 and Broke. And the way he looked at me was like, bro, do it. And I just ran with it, man. And, shit, that really catapulted me to where I'm at now, bro.
Some of those early people that you were playing your music for, are those still some of the same people you playing your music for today?
Definitely, man. Like, a lot of them people are here tonight, man. So
that's hard.
Yeah, it is, bro. It is, man. It's just, a test of time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, time keep moving on. And, I'm just grateful, you know what I'm saying, for like those moments in the past. And just these moments now, bro. It's really, honestly, all we have is moments, bro. The current moments and shit that's in the past, bro. That's all we got, bro.
And most importantly, man, people remember moments.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, like you said, you got to make every moment count.
Yeah.
That's what timeless music is. We getting together, we creating that moment.
Right.
It's like now we're creating a moment in history.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody may not, somebody's gonna hear this and be inspired by you.
Definitely.
Because you catapulted off of your moment at the age of 30.
Definitely. And that was the big thing about 30 and Broke. Like, the music was cool, but it was more so the movement, like inspiring people. And I didn't really realize that till after it dropped, because at that moment when it dropped, I had lost a real important family member. And we dropped, I was at a high, he was there, and then he died, and I was just like, bro, fuck music for a minute. I didn't drop anything. That was 2018. I didn't drop anything. I didn't drop Gauge till 2020. Like, I took like 2 years off. Really just trying to find myself again, finding my sound. You know what I'm saying? I met Nate Quest after 30 and Broke. So it was just, a struggle, but it was beauty in that struggle. So, man, all that. That's why I look back at this shit, I'm like, damn, wow, nigga really went through that. You know what I'm saying? But now it's just like momentum. Like, we put songs out, whenever the fuck I feel like it.
Right. How did that relationship start?
Artist he was fucking with at the time, man, made a post on Facebook. It was like, hey, man, y'all niggas really need to fuck with this nigga, man, before he blows. And at the time, I remember the song they put out was gaining some traction down there in Columbus on the radio and shit. So I reached out. He responded, come to find out we was frat brothers. And then it was just on the popping from there, bro.
That hard, man.
Yeah.
What's the importance of getting close with that producer and having that one producer to really create a sound?
I mean, I think it's very imperative, man. Because once you find like that, it's not more so. I mean, it's always business, but when you just building with each other and it's an agreement, like, okay, look, initially I was paying for beats, but then he was like, all right, bro, I think you got something. Fuck paying for it, let's build something together. And it was just like, shit just became organic. And he made a post recent, like, bro, you didn't owe me friendship. Like, all you owed me was some dope ass music. So on top of us making music, like, we built a bond, like, with each other. So it only made the music, even better. So it's just like, now it's just like, whatever, bro. Like,
and that shit irreplaceable, man.
Yeah.
Because, you will always branch out. You might work with other producers.
Facts. I do from time to time. I do.
Right.
Matter of fact, some of y'all produce, like BG.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he come in, like, we talk about this shit all the time, like he's like a reliever, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a reliever, like, you got your starter, like, but he come in, like, and put that funk, in between. And he know it, bro. Like, he ain't with Catalyst, but in the same sense, he with Catalyst. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just, he the homie, bro. He was here tonight. You know what I'm saying? Right. He ain't had to be, but he was here.
Exactly.
Absolutely, man. You got people rooting for you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
People really want to see you win, Jay.
Yeah, and that's real though. You just can't buy that shit. You can't buy support, man.
At all.
How surreal is that? Because rap, I feel like rap does it the most. We kind of put this age barrier.
Yeah.
You named your project that 30 and Broke.
Yeah.
And it
came
means
out
something.
like,
I mean, I was bold,
30.
bro.
Right.
Like, I'm 30, like, fuck with me.
People like, nah, you 30, but we ain't listen to old rappers.
Facts.
But
it's
it's
crazy.
like 30 not even old.
It ain't, though. And I tell people that, and it's crazy because I look at these young niggas and I be side by side with them. They don't even be like, damn, you 30, damn, this how old you is? Like, for real? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, nah, I don't believe that. Nah, nigga, I am.
Yeah.
But it's just like in the same sense, like, I believe in myself that much, bro. And I think that right there, that aura attracts people. Like,
right.
Let me see what this nigga talking about. Like, this shit kind of different. Like, he ain't on no demon time. I can be from time to time, but like, I feel like it's really just God's plan, though. So, shit, man. A lot of niggas ain't doing it like that at my age. They ain't even doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just really
you really ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Like,
I appreciate you saying it.
Because how I look at it is, this is the greatest time for you to start making music.
Very much so.
You've lived life. You're a grown man.
Bingo.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Shout out to the third member of Free Gems.
Okay.
Gumbo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with this nigga, man. I love all his posts. I be like, this nigga, whatever he's doing, bro, it's gonna work out for this nigga, bro.
Bruh.
Real talk, bro.
He said it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's not quite 30.
Yeah.
But he was saying how, like, he's actually...
Yeah.
Some months.
And that shit, but it's crazy because, like, I mean, bro, this is all we got, bro. And I think about this shit all the time. Like, I'll get even deeper on this interview since we really interviewing. Like, I wake up, they say sleep is the cousin of death, right? So sometimes I wake up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, damn, out of my sleep, I'm like, damn. one day, nigga, I'm gonna be asleep forever, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't gonna be no more of this shit, bro. So it's just like, you might as well just chase what's really in your heart. Whatever you believe in, God, science, whatever, you better chase whatever the fuck is in your heart, bro. Cause one day this shit ain't gonna be nothing, bro. It ain't.
How I have kids.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got it. So how is it having them in real time, watching you go from, you know, doing your everyday job that you still have,
right,
you know,
right.
we all do,
right?
But being able to do that, but also had the time to do what you love to do.
Yeah. And it's crazy. Okay, so I say this, man. My son is 12, right? You know what I'm saying? Thinking like, damn, this nigga got a 12-year-old. You know, he's in his early 30s. Like, that's crazy, right? Cool. It's really not. When he was like 3, his mom, she just was like, bro, you know, I'm struggling. I need you to take him. So I'm in my 20s. That's when I really wanted to get out here with this rap. But I ain't had no choice, man. Like, I had to take care of him, bro. So I was really some single dad, like, sitcom type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, getting this nigga ready for bed and taking him to kindergarten and first grade. And that was me, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? On some pursuit of happiness type shit. At some moment, right, when he first moved, I ain't had shit, bro. We was in a, you know, 1-bedroom apartment. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping head to toe. Well, I sleep in the living room. He sleep in the bed, bro. Right. And, you know, I just, you know, from going to that to now, bro, like, cause then, you know, he knew I was rapping. His mom got his shit back together. He moved out. And that's when I really was just like, look, I'm finna try to find some niggas to fuck with me and really take off. Right. He's really conscious of what I do now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's 12. You know, you can remember when you was 12. You can remember shit you was doing at 12. Facts. Right now. Like, nigga, I remember when I was 12, nigga, this was popping. Mystical was popping. You know what I'm saying? Pastor Troy was popping. Yeah. I was playing middle school basketball with niggas who was in here tonight, playing AAU basketball with niggas in here tonight. So it's just like, you know his dad rap. You know his dad grind, he hustle. So that's very imperative to me now. You know, imperative to me now. It was then, but now it's just like, damn, bro, like, you all in, bro. Like, you gotta make this shit work because niggas is watching.
What are some things that you just really trying to make sure you instill in him, being at this age of 12, and you know that he's taking everything in that you do. He's seeing that you chasing your dreams. And what are some things that you trying to make sure you instill in him?
Very much so. You know, I graduated from college. I ain't really pushing that on him, but I'm pushing financial stability on him. I'm pushing him being aware of his surroundings. I tell him that all the time because, you know, the times we living in, it just seems so crazy. We black men, like, I just tell him, like, bro, you know, you just gotta be aware of what the fuck's going on, like, at all times. Like, you work hard, you grind hard, don't start shit, don't take shit, but in the same sense, bro, just be aware of what the fuck is going on around you, cause you gotta be around, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't finna bury you. Ain't no way.
Bruh.
That's some real shit.
Okay. Real deal. Real
That's what we have
man.
This shit, bro.
Cause like you said, man, you gotta be. My dad used to tell me that all the time.
You see, my dad didn't. He was a good provider, but he wasn't speaking to my soul like that. And see, my uncle who passed right around the time what I was saying in this interview when I dropped 30 and Broke, passed some months after that. He was speaking to my soul like that. I don't think my dad really knew how. We connected on sports. After I did sports, you know what I'm saying, then graduated college, that shit was over. I played ball in college, that shit was over. So it was just, you know, disconnect. And it was like, only thing I knew how to connect to was music. And then my uncle was just like, he was in my ear. And, you know, the nigga just goddamn passed. And it was just like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't had that connection. So it's like, for my son, like, it's gonna be that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be in your soul, bro. I'm gonna be in your heart.
Communication is big.
Hell yeah. Big time. That's affirmation is my love language. So it's like, I speak that shit on my kid because, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I believe in God. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is God talking to me through my kids. So,
what's some of the affirmation that you tell yourself?
Shoot, you know what's crazy, man? I tell myself little stuff like, bro, you know, just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Little stuff. It be little stuff. You know, peace and understanding, things like that. Like, it be little stuff like that. Everything else, bro. It's like I'm like the strong friend, the rock of the family. So I speak everything else on everybody. But it's kind of like I be speaking to myself. That makes me sense. You know what I'm saying? When I be talking to them.
Do you have that person to be able, like, because I'm the same way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I do the talking, I'm the motivator or whatever.
It was my uncle, bro.
Yeah.
So losing him, bro, I'm telling you, bro, like, it really took a piece of me. And that's why I just really I was doing music from 18 to 19, but it was fucked. I wasn't liking shit I put out. And it was just like, but I was telling myself, I don't really see nothing. I don't see myself doing nothing else right now. I don't know what the fuck to do and be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was my uncle, bro. That was that person.
And you subconsciously took that on.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. It was a struggle, bro. Like I was looking for it in my father, my uncle's best friend, and it just wasn't there. And it's a frustrating feeling because it's like, what can you do? Like beat somebody's ass? Like what the fuck that's gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Beat yourself up, commit suicide. What is it gonna do? Now you don't exist no more.
Right.
So it's just like mental health is real, bro. I got a therapist. I spent a weekend in a hospital. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to get my mind clear, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit happens, bro. And
bro, we real big on mental health.
Bro. I checked myself in, bro, because I was just on edge, bro. I was taking care of everybody but me, you know, because they needed me. Yeah. And it was just like, damn, like myself was like, nah, nigga, you gotta.
Sometimes, man, that withdrawal button get tired.
Yeah. It was tired, bro. And I was tired, bro.
Cause sometimes you need that person to deposit.
You do.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't there to this whole unit we have is a bank.
Right.
We can cash checks.
Right.
We can deposit.
Either way.
But it got to be a balance.
It's got to. Balance is everything
you know
in
what
life.
I'm saying? Right. So if there's more deposits, you gonna implode.
Very much so.
Cause you ain't got nothing to give out.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
And vice versa.
Right, man. So like for you to learn that quickly.
Yeah.
You know, like you could have jumped off the ledge, but something was telling you not to.
Yeah.
God was telling you not to.
Definitely, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing, bro. You're a strong person, Jay.
Absolutely. Bro, real talk, bro. And I'm just thankful, bro, that I ain't let go, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just real talk.
Speaking of balance, what is your release from music? Or do you consider music your release?
I consider music my release, man. And then, now I'll be just trying to, like, really just tune in to, like, my kids, man. They growing. They all different, They all in different stages. Like, my son's 12. My daughter's 10. My baby boy is 2. And then now I got a 4-month-old. So, it's just they all in different stages, bro. And it's like I really got to tune in to them and watch them develop, you know what I'm saying, every day. Right. So I'm really like tuned into that. Not to say I wasn't before, because, I was, but now it's just like, man, let me really like tune into them, even more, man, because that's just, that's who I am, bro. Right. This is who I am.
Absolutely. They get a chance to come to the studio with you?
My 12-year-old has. My 10-year-old, she wants to. But, she's a girl, so it's like, baby, I don't know about that. We can do some other shit. We do some TikToks or something like that. Like, I don't want you in no studio because I don't want you to be, I used to be in the studio with my daddy back in the day. Like, nah. And she run track, man, so she real sporty.
She good too, bro.
She awesome, bro. I missed it today, bro. But she won 100 in her age group. Yeah, she's 10, 1 to 200. She be doing that shit, bro. And
you ran track?
No, I play. I should play football in college. But it's just like the athleticism is in her, bro. Yeah. And it's like she the female version of me. Like, and my son really wanna be, but I think he's more so on the artistic side. Mm-hmm. But my daughter, she's like really this is like the athletic. Like she's just been that. She's always been that, bro. Like since 3. Like how
did that feel? Just seeing like your kids being the different sides of you. Your son, you said being the
cool.
artistic side.
It's cool.
Your daughter being the athletic side, and it's like you seeing the blend.
And I'm gonna tell you that he wants to be the athletic side of me so bad, but I be like really in his ear on some other shit. And I be letting him know I'm proud of him on some other shit. Granted, he's good athletically, but then sometimes he be freestyling. And I be like, bro, you wrote that or something? And he be like, nah, that's just me. I'm like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the way he thinks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when he was 5 one time, my brother was like, bro, I was watching Jalen, man. I took him to school. He was like, he had like a little twisty little fro at the time. He was like, Uncle Kyle, I just want my hair to just grow all the way to the heavens. I'm like, this nigga saying this shit at 5. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Like, it's just different, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was saying shit like that at 5. So it's just like him being that artistic, and then my daughter doing her thing out there. Like, it's just beautiful, bro. And then it's like, I got my 2-year-old and my 4-month-old. You know, they're gonna come up in another generation. So I'm gonna get to see them 10 years from now.
Your 2-year-old busy.
Busy as fuck.
Mine's too. I got 2-year-old.
Too damn busy.
You got a little boy?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Bailey.
Mine Jackson.
Yeah, he on demon time, bro.
Oh, listen.
And I think the 4-month-old shit gonna be like that too, bro. So it's just like, damn, like I'll be in my 40s at the time, but we gonna see how that shit go, you know, cause I'll be a little bit more mature, and then my oldest two, they'll be grown at the time, but it's just, you know, it's just that, you know, that's what it is, bro.
You allow them to listen to your music?
A little bit. And then, you know, so my 12-year-old naturally now, because YouTube is everywhere, they got phones, so he be like, man, I play this for my friends, and you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, it's that time.
He proud of you?
He proud, bro.
How does that make you feel? Like, I'm playing this for my friends. It's like,
well,
and you
weird,
know that, you know they his age.
Like,
they telling their friends,
facts, because they on like 21 Savage,
new Jalani,
and Lil Baby and shit. And I be like, I don't know if I make music for a certain demographic, but I'm just learning that like I need to make this shit for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like so. He appreciates it, man. He's proud of his father.
I mean, if he's showing it to his friends,
that's a
yeah,
exactly.
It's for his generation.
He's
too.
in an impressionable stage.
Yeah,
that's huge.
It is, bro.
What was his reaction when you played Third Generation?
You know what? I texted him about it. He hasn't heard it, and when I texted him, I said, "Look, hey man, I wrote a song about you, bro. I don't know if you're gonna understand it now." I said, "But in a few years, I think you will." He said, "Okay, Dad." Yeah, because I don't know if that's the tempo, what he likes right now, and what's going on. But you know, it's very much so for him, bro. It's very much so for him.
When it touch him, it's gonna touch him.
Yeah,
oh, boy, you gonna get
and the thing was, it's like, damn, let me touch him now, but just in case I don't exist anymore, like something happens to me, God forbid, like he can always go back to the track and hear like, damn, my dad was talking to me, like. You know what I'm saying?
You're really big on, obviously, on generational wealth.
Yeah.
But here at Free Gems, like we don't look at generational wealth just as, you know, material.
Right.
What's your version of generational wealth?
Information, knowledge, and money. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is power. I feel like a lot of times as black folks, like, we lack because of not of effort, you know what I'm saying, and the fundamentals of, you know, day-to-day life. It should be knowledge. Niggas just don't be knowing shit. Niggas don't like to read. Niggas don't like to find out. Like, they know what was done before them, and they kind of go with that. You know what I'm saying? It's some special individuals that see what's in front of them and be like, you know what, that's cool, but that ain't the move for me. Let me get out here and figure out what's the move for me. But for the most part, you gonna kind of imitate what you see in front of you. Either it's in your neighborhood, your parents, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that information for me, like keeping that ear open. You know what I'm saying? So that's big for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's something I plan. Now that my son is attentive and really like likes to be around me, that's the next step. Like, you know, hear your dad out, but you know, always be open to other information. You know what I'm saying? But all information ain't good.
Facts.
So it's like me instilling, you know, little things in between. I hope that he's able to, you know what I'm saying, understand, dictate what's good and what's not. You know what I'm saying? Everything trial and error, but we'll see.
Right. You kind of spoke on, you know, people kind of growing up and whatever their environment is, that's what they know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
How is your environment, just your upbringing, how has that influenced your music?
Oh man, shit, man. I came from a average middle class household, man. 2-parent household. My parents split. But I grew up in an okay neighborhood. All black. You know, very, very, very masculine. And it just really it's just like in my music, man, I speak about a lot of stuff I done been through. Granted, like I wasn't banging or nothing like that because I didn't really grow up around that shit, but I wasn't too far removed from it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
you fuck with the folks.
Yeah, I fuck with them, but it's just like that ain't me.
Yeah.
And I battle that a lot in my music now. It's like, damn, but how am I gonna relate to these young niggas who streaming the fuck out of this music? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm getting older. But hip hop's getting older, so it's just like it's just a battle, bro. I just feel like
do you battle with like integrity within your music? Do you feel like you found your sound?
I feel like I'm almost there. If I'm not there, I'm almost there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got the sound, I got the tempo, I know the BPMs, I like to rap too. But now it's like finding like what these people gonna relate to. Like, they're gonna relate to every, these words that I'm singing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause I grew up, my influences was J. Cole, shit like that. Like, them niggas finna be out the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you think so?
I mean, I ain't gonna say they gonna be out the game, bro. Like, them niggas not finna be just dropping music like,
oh nah,
right,
like that.
They still, they not now.
They already like that.
I saw a poster say cheese today. It was like, shit, the last time Kendrick Lamar dropped some shit, Lil Baby, Polo, and G, and all them niggas didn't even have
didn't even have music out.
I'm like, shit, bro.
But you want to know what's so crazy about
That's
that?
That's one of my influences.
I'm sure all his albums still on Billboard.
Yeah, I was looking at the comments, bro, and then niggas was saying that. Some niggas saying they don't even listen to that shit, but it was a pretty much 50-50. So it's like, shit, rap can either go all the way demonic, or it's gonna go where it's still a balance. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's still a balance because Tried and True dropped June 12th. So did Amigos. So did Polo G. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just looking at the Migos music. I'm looking at Polo G music. I fuck with Polo G tough, but it's like, the shit. A lot of this shit be demonic, bro. They talking about, shooting niggas, laying niggas down, dripping on niggas, fucking niggas, bitches and shit. And that's cool, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done did everything but shoot niggas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's shit like, damn, bro. Like, if that's where hip hop's going, bro, like, I just can't, cause I don't do that.
But I think I'm gonna be real, man. What hip hop has changed into and evolved into, there's a lane for everything.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
We're in the internet era.
Right.
We create our own rules.
Right. Absolutely.
So like, we don't necessarily, we can do us.
Right.
Rap about what we want to rap about, talk about what we want to talk about, and still do numbers.
Right. Right.
It may not be pop.
Right. Right.
But it's free gems.
Definitely.
Or it's Jalani Will.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
And I get that, bro. And I battle with that a lot too. It's like, damn, how can I get these 4,800 followers I had to like 480,000? You know what I'm saying? Like how? Like, what is it gonna take, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Where were you at last year?
Shit, maybe about 3.
And where you at now?
Shit, almost 5.
That's growth.
It's growth, bro. You right.
You gotta appreciate the growth.
I always do, bro. Don't get it wrong. But I appreciate it. Trust me, dog. I'm always in the moment with who fucks with me. I'm big on that. Because I see a lot of indie artists always come in, man, they ain't fucking with me. Like, you'll never see me make a post like saying who not fucking with me.
Right.
Like, that shit's so weak to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta focus on the people that appreciate you. Because they don't owe you that shit, bro. I ain't paying nobody, hey man, here's some money, man, fuck with me, bro. Like, nah, niggas fuck with you because they want to. And that's a beautiful thing.
Right.
If you can't buy that shit, bro, you cannot.
Them 20 people fucking with you.
Yeah,
and
you gotta focus on them.
You gotta love them 20 folks.
Because when you do, niggas gonna see that and be like, damn, this nigga really fucking with them. Man, let me see what this nigga talking about.
Absolutely.
That's all it is, bro. That's how it start though.
Yeah.
I watch you nigga Big Reds grow like that, bro. Like,
I battle that though.
Yeah.
We talk about it all the time.
Hey, yeah.
I'm in my head like
all you creative, bro.
So it's like, man, you know, how can we grow this? Like, what are we doing wrong?
Right.
And like, you got people who telling you what to do, and you got people telling you like, you know, you're actually doing good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And those are the people that you really need to like make sure they there.
Heck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, I'm sure you're probably your biggest critic.
Damn right. I'm my own A&R. Shit.
Like,
I'm my own manager for the longest.
What's your point of view on like personal satisfaction?
As far as music?
Yeah. Or no, just in life.
In
general.
Oh shit, bro.
Because we never satisfied.
Yeah. And it's crazy, man. My dad was just real strict on hard on us about, you know, that type of shit, man. I played ball in college, playing quarterback.
What school you went to?
Fort Valley.
Okay.
But I used to beat myself up on certain things, bro. And to this day, man, I still do, especially when it comes to the music. Because I think now, because it's so oversaturated, so it's like, damn, you looking at niggas over here like, damn, these niggas growing over here. What they got damn going over here? You know what I'm saying? They sound cool. Like, damn, this that trap sound cool. But then you see a nigga over here, like, on that backpack wave, like, oh, shit, bro, this nigga growing over here, bro, too, damn. What the fuck, man? So he be like, and, you know, in between the two, like, and I'm getting older, and I got kids, so it's just like, I gotta gravitate to them too, man, because these my creations, bro. Like, I can't, you know, like, Lil Baby said, I can't play with my creations
At all.
So you over here like this, you know what I'm saying? Real one gonna gravitate to that. So it's just like, man, to answer your question, bro, like, sometimes it be unbalanced, man.
Right.
But praying, bro, like coming back to that, to you know, to that consciousness, you know, whatever it is for you. For me, it's God. You know, I think it's God, bro. Right. So it's just like talking to Him. I try to run from it, but I might just say a couple words like to Him. You know what I'm saying? People be like praying for me ain't getting on my knees. Heavenly Father, I just it be me in the car like, God, bro, like what we doing, my nigga? Like, sheesh, like talk to me, bro. Figure like I might be at work like, bro, like you know I ain't supposed to be here, bro. Help me out, bro. Like I got a whole album that dropped today. You got me delivering packages. You know what I'm saying? Like what we doing, bro? My son calling me like I don't want to be with my mom no more. Like what we doing, bro? Like. So for me, bro, to answer your question, bro, self-satisfaction, bro, I talk to God first, bro.
What were some of the things that you wanted to focus on, or some of the lessons? I changed it up. Some of the lessons that you learned from Gage that you took with you when working on Tried and True.
On Gage, man, I think I was going from the stage at like 30 and Bro was like boom bap hip hop, like backpack rap, and I was realizing that okay. This ain't the real wave no more, but I still want to take a piece of that, mix it with something new. That's what Gage was, you know what I'm saying? And then going into Tried and True is like, damn, bro, let me find some shit like women gonna like some shit like that can be played, replayed, like not only in your whip, but maybe some shit in the club or the strip club, like that type of vibe, bro. So really just getting in tune more so with artistry. Being more melodic, I'm very in tune with what's going on, like on the rap scene, man. Like I listen to everything, bro.
Right.
Taking some of that with some of what I got, and just really mixing it in, because like technically, like I don't even feel like with 30 and Broke Gage like that, I ain't found my sound yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, let me just continue to grow.
You close.
Yeah.
You close,
yeah.
Bro.
This album felt like one of those things where it felt like the perfect blend of everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We was listening to it, and we was all listening to it separately.
Yeah.
And we was all hitting each other in the group chat like,
sending your songs.
Yeah, like
that's hard.
Bro, this.
I think you sent me "Do You?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I posted running around.
Right. Yeah, with Atlas Hunt. Yeah.
Like, bro, he did it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He did it. You know what I mean? Because we saw you perform Gage
down in Columbus.
Yeah.
Right.
Like in April
at Hideaway.
Yeah.
Yep. and then listen to this. All these songs sound like performance records.
Facts, bro. And
you
that was my
and it's crazy.
That was my goal, and it's crazy because like I was working 7 days a week at FedEx driving, and I was talking to my youngest, my baby girl's her mom. She here tonight, and I was like, man, you know, I'm working every day. She was like, yeah, but you ain't at no desk. She was like, take advantage of that shit. You in the truck by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Take advantage of that shit. So what I would do was, I'll duck off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cause you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll do that. Boom. Start delivering, and I'll be in my zone. Like I play like, I'm like, damn. Let me just play shit. I'll be on Apple Music playlist, and I had Young Thug, the album, the Green album with all. You know what I'm saying? Just Have Fun. I think
so
much fun.
Right.
And I play that. And I was just like, bro, this shit fun as fuck. Like, these hooks are cool. These beats are cool. And me and Nate would just throw back beats to each other. And I was like, bro, there's a couple young niggas I fuck with that I think would be cool on this album, like, to produce. And, you know, it was Han, the nigga who did the dope shit, sir. Mm-hmm. I found this nigga on the fucking... This nigga Nate did a damn a beat contest. And somebody tagged him in a post that Nate was doing. Right. Said this nigga hot. I clicked on this nigga shit. I'm like, oh, this nigga fire as fuck. So it's 2 beats. Matter of fact, the Now We Even song, he did that beat too. Yeah. So yeah, man. So I was just like, man, I got to be in tune with the Atlanta sound, but still put my kind of feel on it. Right. And just make a mix, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like not be over lyrical, but still in the same sense talk my shit. Mm-hmm. Cause I figured like I used to want to be that cypher rapper, but this is not who I am. Right. Yeah.
Be you, man.
Yeah. Definitely.
That's it. Like once when you find a lane for yourself, whether it's music, whether it's delivering boxes, pickle jar opening,
fast, whatever,
just whatever. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's what you love. If that's what you love to do,
hey yo,
nigga, that's what you love to do. Be the best at it.
You're motherfucking right.
But can't nobody be you like
that. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? And they'll try to compare you, but can't nobody be you.
Nah.
Man, you got a great project, bro.
Thank you, bro.
You got a great project, and I say that, wholeheartedly. Yeah. Like it was a lot of music that dropped this Friday.
Right, it was, bro.
But I made sure I listened to y'all. I made sure I listened to y'all.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna come to comedy your shit now. I know they been, you know what I'm saying? I told them to come back here. Yeah. I'm gonna come and do your shit. I'm gonna let you finish though, cause you been back here for a minute.
Yeah, bro. I'm cooling, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna cool up and run that same seat in a few seconds.
Motherfucker, you not, bro.
I got so much more shit to say. I'm an insider.
Man, don't let this nigga say nothing.
Come on now. You know what I'm saying? We talked about this, bro. Wallace and Combs, bro. We Wallace and Combs right now. Bro,
I love this nigga, bro.
Pull up a chair.
Cause he really believe in me, bro.
We don't need excuse me.
And I really feel like
you gotta
move your thigh.
My thigh. My boy Bel Aire.
Bet. You know what I'm saying? That's all we need. Like.
Show out there, bro. She talking to the
camera
right here. Yeah, right here.
Hey, man, listen, man. I want to tell y'all some real talk. Like,
here we go.
I tell people every time how you grew up. I was like, man, Fresh Prince of Bel Aire. That's my life story. Like, I literally was adopted by my aunt and uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, they didn't even adopt me. They took me in. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They lived on the north side of Columbus. I grew up with like, you know what I'm saying, good life, but I came from west side of Atlanta. Like,
if you want to hear this man's story, go check out his free Gems episode. He is an alumni. But keep going.
Yes. But saying like I grew up an only child, like literally like this is one of my brothers. Like blood don't make us no closer. You know what I'm saying? Like
dead ass.
You know what I'm saying? Like right or wrong, nigga. Like if nigga got a problem, I got a problem.
100 grand.
You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. So this album is really like not only a piece of his soul, a piece of my soul. You know what I'm saying? So for people to be out here saying they fuck with it, rocking with it. Y'all been making an hour talking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Just a strength, like, bro, like, he'll tell you, like, you know what I'm saying? This is off a phone call, phone conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need no promoters. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need all that shit. We just fucked over. Like, we did gauge.
Niggas fucked us over.
We had a lot of hands in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. This nigga want to be executive producer. This nigga want to handle this. This nigga want to manage us. You know what I'm saying? Like, end of the day, them boys got to put their pen down and shit on us.
Oh,
like, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, bro, at the end of the day, we only got each other. We got to stay true to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was telling somebody outside, like, what Tried True really mean? I'm going to tell you where the truth came from. Long time ago, Les Luger. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know Les Luger, you know what I'm saying? Who he is as a producer. I asked him, I was like, a young nigga who trying to get on, what would you tell him as advice? He was like, stay true to yourself.
Facts.
Stay true to your music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got on Twitter after that. I was like, that was such gold information. I was like, there's nothing Twitter owes me after that.
Bro,
you know
I think I said that tonight. I mean, this nigga came, like, and it's crazy because he always say, bro, you know, they ain't that nigga like to be out there in the forefront like that. Like, he's very much extroverted, but he's very much introverted too. And for him to say, like, bro, I'm finna executive produce this shit, like, I was just like, okay, nigga, like, you got my ears.
Yeah.
He was like, Tried and True, that's what we're gonna call it. I was like, okay, you definitely got my ears now, nigga. Like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And he was throwing me beats, and at first I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make them, bro. I'm gonna make these tracks. And the beats was fire. And it was like, I fucked with a couple of them, and I was like, let's go this route. You know what I'm saying? So it was like back and forth. So he had the energy first, and then I was like, he gave it to me, and then I came with these tracks. He was like, okay, bet. And then he came with some more heat, and it was just like, bro, it was like tennis, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we here now. You know what I'm saying? We thought we were gonna release this shit, what, February, March?
Right.
Here we is June. You know what I'm saying?
Timing, man.
Timing, bro.
His beats
Timing.
for the album, I ain't even making until April. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like, on, you know what I'm saying? On my girl couch, just like, feeling the vibe, listening to some shit, was like, yeah, let me goddamn chop this up and make some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Sitting with him, you know what I'm saying? While he on the clock, and just like,
Yeah. Like I said, I be driving. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll send me some shit out, duck off, and I'll be like, all right, bro, I'm finna come up with some shit.
Like,
I call goddamn.
no track on this album was really made with us sitting next to each other in a
No,
That's
that's what Gauge was. We was
Gauge
sitting
was
next
more
to
like that, like vibes, all those albums. We was next to each other making tracks.
These
No tracks on Try and Choose.
No.
Like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we was all
send it.
we was on hustling
Just-
time, bro. Like,
But you know what?
yeah,
You gonna hear it later. But Elijah said the same thing. No, not Elijah. Was it? It might have been Elijah. It might have been. Was it
No, Han said that.
Han
I
said.
think Han said that.
He said he sent you something, and then you sent it back like immediately.
yeah. Talking about a song.
Yeah.
But he was saying, Han sent me a lot of shit too, and I was like,
I think he said he sent you a beat pack.
yeah. And it was just like,
Jalani's very cognizant, you know what I'm saying? And
But you
I
gotta
feel like artists that are like top tier, you know what I'm saying? Because I tell him all the time, it's like, bro, your music has surpassed the EAV, the A through C music. You know what I'm saying? Like the what you call the amateur
showcase
circuit.
music.
Like what you need to be doing is like, how do I get my music to J. Cole level?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Drake level,
Right.
Kendrick Lamar level. You know what I'm saying? So
Lil
it's like,
Baby.
and thinking about all of them, what they have in common is they know what their sound is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a slap in the producer's face as like, yeah, I can't rock with that beat. It's not that the beat sucks. It's just, I know my style, I know my brand, I know my sound. It don't fit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and he's always been very cognizant of that. You know what I'm saying? I tell artists all the time, they like, man, I fuck with y'all shit, bro. Like, let me get some beats. I was like, nigga, I got 150 beats nigga passed on.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like, this work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do it. It's plenty more where this came from. You know what I'm saying?
I be telling nigga all the time.
He
like,
knows
bro,
his sound. Like, I credit him with that because Jay-Z knows his sound.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know
I ain't selfish
all the
like
beats
that.
people Kanye, I'm pretty sure Kanye played them 30, 40 more beats. He's like, yeah, they ain't quite it. You know what I'm saying? Like, as an artist, like, to artists out there, like, people who ain't on yet, know your sound. Like, you don't
I'm
have to get on
scared to
every
say
beat.
that
You know what I'm
either.
saying? Just because your homeboy made the beat and he ride it and he thinks it's a great beat, if you don't feel it's a great beat and it don't fit your sound, don't hop on it.
please don't.
You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, artists, you don't have to put everybody on a song. Like,
Yes.
let niggas know you can rap a whole song. You know what I'm saying? Like, two verses and two hooks. You know what I'm saying? Let people know you can carry a track before you just put everybody on a track. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Very vital.
let people know that. You know what I'm saying? Let people know your skills. Like, because you always got a homeboy on a track or
Very vital.
Yeah.
Because first of all, not everybody built for this shit. So when you always got a homeboy on the track, not all of them are hard.
No.
So that waters down your music. Like
Literally,
tell a story. Let people know who you are. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So.
And I'm glad you said that, bro, because all the features on this album, these weren't homeboys of mine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, these are people that I've watched come up with me. You know what I'm saying? Parallel to what we doing. Mm-hmm. And, this nigga executive produced this album, so it wasn't like, hey, nigga, this shit finna get on here. I'd be like, hey, bro, I'm gonna send you this shit in the morning. What you think? You know what I'm saying? If he wasn't approving it, we weren't going with it. There was tracks on here that wasn't approved, like, with features that just didn't get on it because he said it. And I just trust that nigga judgment that much.
Well,
on some shit that I might have wanted on that bit. You know what I'm saying? He was like, nah, bro, this ain't it. And I'd be like, you know what, bro? All right, cool.
Y'all thought about doing like a deluxe?
We are doing the deluxe.
Yeah.
A part 2.
Will it be new tracks or were those
new
tracks?
New tracks.
So I think music,
them tracks would not be.
I think music like the movies. You know what I'm saying? So let's think of like Avengers, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got Avengers, then you got Avengers Age of Ultron, then you got Avengers Infinity War, then you got Avengers Infinity War Endgame. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how Tried and True is gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got Tried and True, then you gonna have Tried and True. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have a name for it yet because we ain't. But that vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like, Tried and True is beyond the album, it's a brand. Right. You know what I'm saying? There will be merch, you know what I'm saying? Like, there will be visuals, there will be television shows, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's beyond, like, and the visuals aren't going to be just regular music videos because I have a hand in that too, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to be musical type shit. It's like, we got, you know what I'm saying? Like, Tried and True is a brand. Like, you're not finna just, we're not going to leave it in the dust.
No.
Why that's on my mind? Amateurs. You know what I'm saying? People who are on our level, man, who are independent. I'm gonna tell you this too. Because people, I see this all the time. You drop a song, you drop a project, you don't give your promo enough time. You know what I'm saying? Like, 3 months is not enough time. 6 months is not enough time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you drop something, say you drop a song and it's Gym Network, that's the name of your album, right? You give it a 3-month run, you drop something else that's called Studio Friends. People have regard about your Gym Network brand. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're confusing your audience. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about how people sell clothes or how people sell shirts or how people sell cars. You know what I'm saying? Does Porsche change their logo and their brand, their marketing scheme, their body style every 6 months? Fuck no. Like, they take time to sketch it in your brain. And when they change their body style, when they change their logo, it's very subtle. Like, they're changing a little bit.
That's right.
They're changing a little bit more. And then 20 years later, it looks completely different than 40 years ago. But guess what they always do? They go back to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always retro brand. Like, you have to think of your music as Dasani. Think of your music as Sean John. Think of your music as Publix. Like, once you do that and you think of it as a business model, like, you choose your music different, you start to, you know what I'm saying? You start to get to where you're monetizing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and some people do their music for hobby, but like, if you're trying to get rich, you have to consider that. Like, you can't skip that part. Like, have a business plan for what you're trying to do. So,
gems.
Real
you know
talk.
I feel like we did that with Tried and True. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's really just the beginning, bro.
We was able to do the business part of everything I just said, but he true to himself. You know what I'm saying? Him not lie on tracks. Him go through not only his life but my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, since we met each other as music artists and slid in each other's DMs on Facebook, like, we became, you know what I'm saying, we realized we was frat brothers, we realized, you know what I'm saying, we had a lot of shit in common. You know what I'm saying? I started sharing my truths with him. So, you know what I'm saying, this nigga checked me about shit in my personal life, not about music. You know what I'm saying? Like, we became fam, like, that laid the groundwork for this album. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the lyrics he was rapping Angels, his life, that's my life. You know what I'm saying? That shit I've been through and had to just talk to him through. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's why I say when that shit's a piece of my soul, like, them lyrics I feel so much because, like, I know that ain't just his life, that's my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a shit that I can't express in words that he does for me.
When he say that to me, I be like, sometimes, bro, I don't know the fuck to write about. He be like, shit, bro. He be like, but you use some of the shit, you know, I done been through to goddamn make some songs. And I be like, I bet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how fast, what's your writing process like?
Cool, but that shit is a roller coaster. Because, like, honestly, and I tell him, like, with Gage, like, a lot of that shit, I wrote, like, on the fly, like in the studio. Like I'll come up like driving my route with FedEx. I'll come up with the hooks. Like I feel like that was the most important thing to come up with. But as far as the verses, like that shit'll be a lot of it'd be like in the studio on the fly. Like I built a rapport with our engineer to where as if like I wasn't in patchwork. You know, I was in the nigga basement. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like niggas, you know, you spend you know, a lump sum of money. Niggas let you do what the fuck you want to do. Like when it comes to some shit like that, like if it ain't in no studio like that, so you know we'd be on each other's time. I'd be in that bitch here writing, you know, on spot, like smoke a couple blunts, take a couple shots. I got the hook going. I got an idea of what I want to do. It was just like, damn, how I'm gonna come out saying some shit. You know what I'm saying? I got to catch niggas off the rip.
Right.
Come up with some ideas. I, you know, hear his voice in my head. You know what I'm saying? Just go from there.
So he be with you even
even when he ain't. I'll be like, bro, what you think of this? I'll FaceTime a nigga while I'm in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Or send him some shit that night. If he heart that shit or don't say nothing, I know, okay, we ain't going with this. But if he texts me back, like, boom, because he'll be up early as fuck. Me, I get up at like 9 because I be in the studio till like 3 or with my daughter till like 3 or
There's a reason for that though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like so we'll be on balanced time and I just wake up to like DMs of ideas like, hey bro, look at this nigga goddamn shit. Or like, hey bro, I fucked with what you sent me last night. And then like we'll work on like stagnant time like that, but it just work out in our favor. Like
I would say like
like that's what it be.
A lot of my idols, Tom Brady, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Malcolm Gladwell, Steve Jobs, like Bill Gates. They're up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning every morning. You know what I'm saying?
Kobe
so I
said,
adopted that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Kobe said that he the reason why he wake up so early is because he get more work done.
He had time for his kids to
much.
make it up.
Yep.
You read my mentality. I feel that. So I got that from him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that too.
I get up early. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga wake up to like I have to tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? This girl, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like when that phone ring in the morning, it's not another bitch. It is me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my best ideas come is like between 3 and 6 in the morning. Like a lot of these beats you hear, like I come up with them ideas early in the morning. Like I'm just up. Like those are, you know what I'm saying? Those are holy hours. And those are times like I'm not bothered. You know what I'm saying? Like my phone not ringing. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying, work, life, family, you know what I'm saying? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just me and whatever I want to get done. So I hit him up early in the morning because, like, all my idols do that shit. Tom Brady does that shit. Russell Wilson does that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they get up early in the morning and they half their day done before you even get up and your alarm go off. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like,
when were you able to make that a part of your routine?
Doing, I will say, because I always been a morning person. I'm from Columbia, Georgia. My dad country from Hatchetubby. That bacon cooking at 6:30 every morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that was kind of part of my life anyway. Right. But I will say during quarantine, I started reading books. You know what I'm saying? I read the TB12 method. I read Mama Mentality. I read 10 Times by Grant Cardone. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I read The Millionaire Fast Lane. I read The Tipping Point by Malcolm Gladwell. You know what I'm saying? All these things talk about, and I was working 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? I was working at Delta. He'll tell you, this is part tried and true. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was working at Delta overnight. So it was just like, between sweeping and mopping floors and cleaning up, you know what I'm saying? Niggas pissing shit. My homeboy gave me all these books on Google Drive. So I was like, I'd take my break, go hide somewhere, and I would read. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna get my knowledge up, and I started applying that to our music. And I was like, yeah, it's cool if I can start a business. I was like, what if I started applying this to our music? You know what I'm saying? Like, I started studying Diddy. I started studying Pharrell. I started studying, you know what I'm saying? Like, Quincy Jones. Like, what did y'all do to get where y'all at? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what we're trying to do. Like, that's what Tried and True is like really the beginning of, all right, we got this shit now. Like, we gonna make the entry come to us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how do y'all check y'all egos at the door? Whether it's dealing with
that's a good question.
Each other or dealing with other individuals? Cause let me be clear. Y'all are like real men. I'm not gonna say real niggas.
Facts.
Real men. Because y'all didn't have to do what y'all did for us.
Right.
First off, that's the first of many.
Facts.
So that's the first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't have to cough up no bread.
You right about that, bro. God damn.
Didn't even have to extend it. Didn't even have to extend the invitation.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you how we met. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't actually meet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I told him, but go ahead.
We was both in a situation where I think we can be frank. You know what I'm saying? We both was kind of just frustrated where we were in our music careers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was looking for artists, and he was looking for like not only just a producer. I feel like he was looking for like a real, true support system.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just like, I met him, and like, I don't ever told him this shit. Like, if I gave his music grade when I first met him, I give him like a C-. You know what I'm saying? I was like, the music is like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I like everything else about him. You know what I'm saying? His work ethic, the way he just like was relentless with his shit. I was like, I feel like I can make this nigga's music better.
Yeah.
So I reached out to him, like literally, like just also just shot in the dark, like literally just
Yeah, see,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel
like,
that, bro. I respect that.
You know, but that's really how I felt. Like his vision was dope though. I was like, all right. I was like the way everything else about like the way his shit sounded, like the production and shit. Like that's what I mean by that. Like,
no, bro, you straight.
Yeah, but
I
like,
agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah, but like everything else about him was like, that's what I'm missing. Like I need that nigga that's like, cause I know I'm an introvert. So like I need a nigga that's gonna work and work my shit when I don't have the confidence or just not in myself to go out. You know what I'm saying? Like I need that type of person. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the reason why I am the person I am now. Cause like, okay, to help him out, I gotta be more extroverted. You know what I'm saying? Cause like every nigga that I thought that could do it for me failed him. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, ain't nobody gonna have his back like me. You know what I'm saying? Like I fucked niggas so much. I was showing his shows before I even started making beats for him.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
when my uncle died, niggas showed up like barbecues I throw for my uncle, like, you know what I'm saying? Like with beer and shit, like, hey bro, I'm here, bro. Like that shit mean shit though.
Like
you know
we hung out a lot of times for about a year and a half before we even put music out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So saying all to say as far as your question about egos, like we became fam just on some, you know what I'm saying? Just so egos was just gone. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, bro, like I fuck with you. I fuck with your music. I even truly feel like I can make your music better. How can I help you? You know what I'm saying? Like, and he was just like, shit, you got 5 beats. I feel like I'm blessing. How can I help you? You know what I'm saying? So there was this. It was never that. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm lucky and blessed in that situation because I feel like a lot of producers don't have that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of artists don't have that. Like a lot of artists out here that's still literally on YouTube because they can't find a nigga that's making industry type beats that they be like, I fuck with you, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and vice versa. There's niggas out here who making industry type beats, they can't find an artist that's quality or has the work ethic to relentlessly let me make music. Let me get these videos out. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put you on, bro.
Right.
Like, it's very rare that the marriages happen.
Building
right?
that foundation.
Very rare to, you find that, and it's hard to find, like you said, you spoke on earlier, that sound. You know what I mean? Like you said, an artist shouldn't rap on anybody beat.
Right.
If it's not your sound, you shouldn't be on it.
And like I tell people all the time, don't get it twisted. He'll tell you, we got a whole EP of songs that will never get put out.
I said that shit. I think I said that shit earlier.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just because we thought it was fire at first, but as we continue to grow, it's like, yeah, that ain't it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, like, a whole EP worth the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
probably a couple.
Y'all will never hear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
probably a couple.
We was like, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we spent a lot of time really building this shit, and I would tell artists that, like, if you're trying to get to, once again, I've talked about this before, like you said on the other podcast, like, you trying to do a hobby, you trying to get rich. You know what I'm saying? Those are two different things.
Absolutely.
So it's like, if you're trying to get rich, you have to make popular music. You know what I'm saying? That's what pop stands for. Pop is short for popular. You have to understand the tempos. You have to understand the keys. You have to understand the topics. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think articulate, like, that's a lingo. Make that a song. You know what I'm saying? Like, those things matter. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking about popular music.
Right. It's relatable.
You know what I'm saying? Like, once again, that's a moment. That's going back to what we were saying.
Right. And that's the type of shit.
It's on us to make the proper visual and do the promo to make more people feel it. You know what I'm saying? But, like, as far as the music, like, put in the microwave 2 minutes, when it stop popping, pull it out. You know what I'm saying? It's ready.
And not to cut him off, because he's really, like, going ape shit on y'all right now. But, like, that is what Tried and True was. Like, when I said I'll be sleep, and the nigga would, like, send me shit, like, Jim's like, hey, bro, check this shit out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, check this shit out. Like, this nigga talking about this, or like, we still do this to today. Like, he sent me a clip on Benny the Butcher earlier talking about if you're a rapper, you need to be at these certain events. And this shit we talk about, and I was like, bro, I literally screenshot and recorded what this nigga said and was gonna send this nigga that shit. I told him, like, you know, it'd be little shit like that. That's what made Tried and True. Not like necessarily like, this is a beats, this is a sound, woo-de-woo. They'd be like, hey man, look at this shit, man. Like, this shit cool. Like, I can see you doing some shit like this.
Cause it ain't beyond the music. Like, people can make good music. Like, honestly, I feel like everything in this room can make good music.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, the technology has changed. Like, there's no barrier to making good music. You know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day, you had about all this fucking hardware that was super expensive. Like, if you ain't do that shit, you weren't gonna make the music. You don't need all that now. Like, you can pay a nigga $500-$600 and have everything that you need to get started, right?
Facts.
So it's like, okay, that's cute. What else you got? Like, literally, what's your brand? Like, when nigga says Jalani Will, you know what I'm saying? When nigga says free gems, like, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you think of the Sonic, or you think about, I keep going to say, when you think about the Atlanta Braves, or you think about the Yankees, or you think about
big brands,
the Dallas Cowboys, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, you instantly think of this. You know what I'm saying? Good or worse, you instantly think of these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, build that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's beyond the music. Like, a lot of people make dope music. Like, that's cool. What makes you want to go back to that person? Like, I'll never forget Kevin Gates, right? Kevin Gates' music is dope, for certain. I didn't feel that shit at first.
Me neither.
Until I started seeing that nigga's YouTube videos. When I started seeing the intellect he had and the way he thought about the world, whether I agreed or not, I was like, you can understand he was a man of conviction. He felt what he said. You know what I'm saying? That made me feel his music even more, because he mirrored that in his music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell he's not fake. Because one thing about rap, I tell people all the time, the moment, I tell you this all the time, right? The moment people think you fake,
it's over with.
It's over with. The moment people feel like you're not genuine with your music, it's over with. I tell him all the time, my favorite T.I. track is not 24s, it's not what you know, it's none of that, it's goddamn, don't hate me, shawty. Even if you hate me, shawty, I still love you. Yeah. Only if I, you know what I'm saying? Like, because he really revealed himself for that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm pretty sure your favorite rapper, it's the singles, that's cool, but like, it's one of those personal tracks that connect with you.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what Tried and True is about. We're trying to connect with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, every track might not be for you, but it's one of those songs that's like, yeah, I've been through that.
Emotional based music.
Yeah.
That's how you get a fan.
And that's what I'm seeing with this album too. Like, niggas be like, hey man, I like this one. I'm like, cool, whatever the fuck you like. I'm just glad you like something, bro. Yeah. Like, it's just something for somebody on that motherfucker. Like, I appreciate you for liking that one, because you might, you know, introduce this album to somebody else off of that one, and they might not like that one. They might like something else, and they gonna introduce somebody else off of that one.
They hit you back with like, yeah, that one was cool, but did you hear this one?
Facts.
You must have missed
this one. And now they introducing you off of this one,
right?
Because they didn't like that one,
right?
Yeah. And now the next person might like that one because they ain't like this one.
Exactly.
So it's just like, and they might go, oh man, this cool. Let me go listen to Gage or something like that. And you know, bro, it's a fucking domino effect. So,
and one thing about it, you know, with your projects, they don't sound the same.
Facts.
And you can hear the growth.
You know what I'm saying? So you
that's the key word, growth.
And
whether it sound the same, whether it sound better or worse,
right?
Like, they grow.
Growth.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as not only, and I said it earlier with Coach, like, not only as a musician, as a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I told him before, you know what I'm saying, people who follow Jalani knows who started with, you know what I'm saying, he started with 30 and broke. Progression can't be broke forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying we gotta go from rags to riches. Right. But like, it's gotta be a progression. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gotta be a progression in sound, a progression in life experience, a progression in your overall brand. Another thing, back to, you know what I'm saying, those that's listening. When you're doing your music, I know people like say we working, we in the studio. Take time to live life. I think I said that before. Take time to live life. Like, take a break. You don't have to be behind the mic every time. Like, your favorite artists, they take breaks, they come back. Like, think about Migos. Are they dropping tracks every fucking 6 months?
Nope.
No. Like, Culture 3, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, they took time. And that shit's hard.
Yeah.
Because they took time, live life, collect beats, get their team together, the shit sounds amazing. Like that's what you need to do. Like your favorite artists back in the day, they weren't dropping tracks every 6-7 months. Like it took a year, 2, 3, 4, whatever time it needed to get themselves there, live life, come back, write some real shit that you like we can connect with. Cause that's what music's all about. Like music is here. You know what I'm saying? Like the beats, everything is based on imitation. Like what really makes you connect to people is personal experience. Whatever you're going through at that time, whether it's positive, negative, that's how you feel your favorite artist. You know what I'm saying? Like middle school, high school, whatever you're going through, that's everyone's favorite music from that time for a reason.
Right.
Very much so. It was a DJ like, who said that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We just trying to make that type of music that whoever is in high school, middle school, early college right now, grown people, they feel that shit. They hold on to that shit. Like, that shit connected to me. Like, I remember when I was in the car riding to the strip club with that shit. I remember when that girlfriend broke up. You know what I'm saying? I had to break up with her because, you know what I'm saying? Dude, you got me through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember that time when I was young, I was goddamn cheating on my girl. Like, I played that sneaky link shit. Like,
yeah.
That's what that shit's all about.
Relatable situations, like, man.
Relatable situations.
We talked about that shit today. We was like, hey, I have a hard time removing him out of my top 5 because he got me through some. You know what I mean? And we were talking about that crucial time, that high school.
We were talking about, matter of fact, I was talking about Gates.
Yep.
There you go.
Talking about Gates. And cause, yeah, man. That, just full circle.
Yeah.
Things always come back full circle. I didn't meet y'all, but my first time seeing y'all was at some bar. Not you bar.
Smith's Old Bar?
Yeah. This was like 3-4 years ago. So this probably had to been.
They better be doing do your thing.
It had to been. Because hey,
I just snorted. That's how funny that shit is.
But y'all headline, and we went because of Rika. Well, I went because of Rika. That's one of my.
She opened up.
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
Tie-dye intellect.
Okay, I remember that Marhol. Yeah.
And y'all did y'all thing then, and to sit back and like just see how we're here now.
So,
like that shit's crazy,
ain't it, bro? Ain't it?
That shit is so crazy, man. Y'all really, man, y'all are killing it.
Thank you, bro.
The project was great. Like I've said before, you know, a lot of music dropped yesterday.
It did.
And we made sure we listened to y'all's project.
Absolutely. I appreciate that, bro, because a lot of music did drop.
A lot of dope music dropped yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I appreciate everybody listening to it. I know people will later in the future because of a lot of dope shit dropped yesterday.
Yeah.
But y'all's was dope right along with it.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. And we work hard to make it as such. You know what I'm saying?
And I like the way that you put out, like, you manifest things.
Yeah.
You know, that post that you made the other day, yesterday, when you tagged Nate and you was like, yeah, we look real good right next to me.
Migos, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
definitely.
That's coming.
It is. Right. I have to say that because if we don't say it, who the fuck else is? You know what I'm saying? Like, it be niggas like we spend money with, bro. They don't even shout us out. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn, like, you know, like, straight up. So if we ain't saying it, who the fuck else gonna say it, bro? My father, nigga? No. Nigga, like, who gonna say that shit? Like, who? A goat, nigga? I don't know. Nigga, I gotta say that shit, bro. Like, we just can't be waiting on other motherfuckers to say that shit. Like,
we can't.
That's what Tried and True is, like.
I took a mentality like no one owes us that anyway.
They don't.
Know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we better off just continuing to seek new fans. You
right.
Know what I'm saying? Like,
they don't owe us that. So,
they
you know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, always saying, we gotta earn it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And a lot of artists get that fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you make music, your friends, your family, your homeboy, people you grew up, they don't have to like that. They don't have to like your shit.
Right. I said that
everyone has their own preferences. It's up to you to research that and make what's good. I tell people all the time, like, find your fans.
Right.
Find them.
Right.
There's people out there that like what you on. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to you as an artist, especially in today's world, it's up to you to find those people. Like, not everyone's obligated to like your music. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people in Columbus, Atlanta, Augusta, Birmingham. Maybe they don't make trap music. Okay, cool. you know you in the South, so who like trap music? People in California, you know what I'm saying, who don't like trap music, you know what I'm saying, maybe people in Cali, maybe people on the West Coast, maybe people up north,
Arizona.
you know what I'm saying, like, find those people.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
They
Find those
definitely
people.
out here.
I was watching this was a while back. There was a video on Brent Faiyaz and talking about like his whole like team and how his streaming, they collect like 25,000 off his streaming like per month or just whatever. And but the message that they was getting at was they go to these places where he's popping at. And if I'm not mistaken, he's independent. And if he's not independent, he runs his shit as an independent. Mm-hmm. And so, you know, like you said, go to these places where people are streaming your stuff.
That's numbers,
because that's where your bag is.
You pay for your promo correctly, IG, Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you pay for it correctly and you pay for the analytics for it, then you, like you said, you can pinpoint. Okay, shit, I'm popping in Sacramento. Go. You know what I'm saying? Make your money. Slide out. Oh, shit, I'm popping in Austin. Go. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Absolutely,
making
man.
quality music and put your money in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, another thing I would tell artists, like, find you a fire producer, find you a reasonable engineer, because you gotta put your money in promo. Like, that's how you get rich. Like, if you look at your number one companies in industry like Targets and Walmarts and McDonald's,
right?
If you look at their budgets, it's in promo. You know what I'm saying? Like Geico changed the game. Like, they made all insurance companies make funny commercials. Like, do y'all understand that? Like,
fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they did.
Budweiser made all beer commercials
funny.
Have to make that shit funny. You know what I'm saying? Because they put money into marketing. They started paying people to make that shit funny.
Yep.
So it's just like,
and because of that, they sell, not because of they have the best insurance.
Like, Budweiser is trash.
It
nigga.
is.
Like, when the last time y'all drank a Budweiser?
This shit's trash, bro.
Exactly. No one
It's
drinks
trash.
Bud, nigga. But like
Corona,
Heineken,
Yingling is killing that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
You remember the lizard, or you remember the goofy ass what's up? You remember
Right,
all
the frogs, the
commercials?
Budweiser,
Like, you remember that shit?
all that
the
shit.
Marketing, like McDonald's is honestly, being real, that shit's trash. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, you might catch it hot.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, it's kind of
it's decent,
good, but like, it's the marketing. You know what I'm saying? Like, no
Always
matter
in
where
your
you
face.
go, like, someone's talking about McDonald's, they paid for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would you do your music no different?
Facts. That's big, bro.
So what's different now? Like, what's some of the moves, if y'all care to speak on, that y'all are gonna make now?
Promo.
Well, I'm talking about like as far as promo.
Specifically,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna get too many gems, cause, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But I will speak specifically to as far as like moves where we're gonna go and brush shoulders. Like, it's beyond an A3C type thing right now. Like, it's okay, we're gonna do South by Southwest, do shit like that. But it's like BET Awards. It's like, put your money towards going out to LA and be out there during the Grammys. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's those type of things that we on now. Because those type of ears we trying to get with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we gotta brush shoulders with those type of people, with those type of events. So I would say that.
Okay, man. Is there anything you would like to ask us?
Bro, how'd y'all start like the Free Gems Network?
Well, it's my turn.
Yeah, man.
This is irritating. You'll be right back.
It started with a text, man. EJ hit me up one day and was just like, "Shoot, man, let's do a podcast."
Facts.
You know what I mean? And I hit him back immediately, and I was like, "Bet." Shot the cover art for what was the original cover art before
All three of us.
before all three of us. It was just a cover art. It just had me and him on it. You know what I mean? And he hit me back and was like, "I fuck with it. What we gonna talk about?" You know what I mean? And we was like, well, we both got similar interests in music. You know what I mean? We both like business. Shit, let's talk about that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, shit, it don't get no simpler than that. Let's talk about what we already like to do, what we talk about.
Right.
What we already kick shit about.
Right.
You know? Let's do that.
Right.
We agreed on that. Shit, we pulled up to my apartment. Shot the first little pilot episode. It was just me and him. We ain't had no lights.
No nothing.
We ain't no camera. We had a mic.
Phone, okay.
We had a mic and 2 chairs.
How long ago was that?
October.
Damn.
Yeah.
2020?
Yep.
Shit, y'all, damn.
I had just lost my job, so I ain't had no job. And it was, of course, we was in the middle of a pandemic. So we started off just like he said, and started off a text message.
You was working in the hospital, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I quit that job.
Okay.
I got hired on somewhere else.
Thanks.
Fuck them niggas.
Right. Okay.
I got hired on somewhere else, and within like 2 days, they booted me.
Fast.
So from like September to December, I ain't have no job.
Damn.
Now, mind you, I'm married and I got 2 kids.
Okay, I understand, bro. One of your mutual fathers used to work. One of our mutual fathers used to work with you at the hospital, and she had reached out to me like recently and was telling me that like, I ain't heard from her in a long time, bro. That's how I knew you worked at the hospital.
Bro, we gonna talk after this.
Yeah.
Because if it's the same person,
I believe it is.
She hit me the other day.
Facts, it probably is.
But
yeah,
man, and then keep going though.
Record the little pilot episode. That shit ain't never seen the light of day. You know what I mean? Probably won't ever see the light of day. Few days later, if not the next day, EJ was like, shit, man, we need visuals.
Facts. That shit's imperative.
Hit up Bo, and he was like, shit, I'm on board.
Okay.
And we just been rolling ever since.
Okay, bro.
We did the first official episode with Big Rez.
Okay.
And we just
keep going.
That was October. Yeah. And he looked back.
Yeah, bro. Fast break. Y'all keep that shit going, my nigga.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate it. Thank y'all, bro.
Thank you, man. This was wonderful, bro.
No, real talk, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all niggas, man. And shit, bro. We out here, bro. Shit, TRIEDXTRUE everywhere, man. All that cool shit.
Where can they find you, Jay?
Bro, Jalani_Will on Instagram. Jalani Williams on Facebook. Will Jalani on Twitter. I gotta get my Twitter game right, man. I be tweeting like once a month. When I tweet, it be some crazy, funky ass. It be some weird ass shit, bro. Yeah. That shit be getting love. I gotta goddamn stay in tune with that shit though, bro. Hey, y'all. I gotta stay in tune with that. Hey, y'all. So, I don't know, bro. That's where I'm at, my nigga. Find me. I'm out here.
Hey, man, go follow that, man. You heard what he said, man.
You already know it, man.
Hey, yeah. As soon as I leave here, I'm finna smoke a blunt. Go to Waffle House.
TRIEDXTRue.
TRIEDXTRue out right now.
Try, we out his motherfucker, man.
Hey, man, this concludes another great popping episode.
Hey, man. Free Gems Network.